Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My voice is still not 100%, I don't know why. I'm just not getting better, but anyway, here we are. If you've never been here before, hello, my name is Matilda. Welcome, thank you for joining us. If you are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button because like, why not? That would be really cool. I need to stop. So, for today's video, this new Australian brand of makeup that I never heard of reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try some of their products. So it's called InClinic Cosmetics. You can see it there, I think. And they sent me over this little box full of goodies. Those birds are real loud. Oh, my phone's going off. So I thought I would come on here and do a bit of a testing review of the bits that they sent me, just because I haven't really seen too much about this brand, so I thought it might be helpful if you were interested in picking some things up. So you open this box. Oh, there we go. Cool. So we've got some information cards. We've got the beautiful Maddie, Kaylee. These girls are all from my agency, so holla at you girls. I'm pretty sure they still are. They were at some point. Anyway, so I'm just going to read you some information on the About the Brand card, just so we get a little bit of an insight into what they're about. Alright, so it says, at InClinic Cosmetics, we are focused on innovation and incorporating clinical levels of skin-loving and active ingredients that nourish, heal, and hydrate. InClinic Cosmetics creates hashtag good for your skin makeup that never compromises on quality. We're committed to creating high-performance vegan formulas, there you go, they're vegan, that are cruelty, paraben, and gluten-free. As you can see, they have a pretty full range of products. I don't have something of everything in this box, so it's not going to be like a full face testing, but they do have like a wide variety of products in their range, so you can check those out. So this is what I got in the box. As you can see, I don't have a product for every step of my face. I might skip over some steps, but obviously I'll do like bronzer to see how it applies on the foundation and stuff like that. But I will skip over some things that I don't have from the brand, if that makes sense. So let's start with the primer. This is the Mineral Primer, which is illuminating, anti-aging, and hydrating. Do we have information on this? Yes, we do. And this primer is in the shade Luminoso. This is part of the why do I keep saying platinum? Platinum. This primer is a part of the Platinum Mineral... This primer is a part of the Platinum collection, and it is available in two shades, Dulce, which is giving the skin a opalescent pink glow, and Luminoso, which is one I have here, which is a beautiful golden bronze glow, which is going to be great because I have fake tan on my body and only a little bit on my face, so hopefully it'll be good to match the skin tone up there. This formula doubles as skincare enriched with nourishing ingredients, hyaluronic acid to hydrate and plump the skin, neuropeptides to prevent and relax fine lines and wrinkles. It improves skin clarity, minimizing the appearance of pores. This mineral primer can be worn on its own or can create the perfect canvas for flawless and long-lasting makeup application. So, first up, the box is really nice. Very like fancy looking, I guess because it's the Platinum collection. It's very nice. And ooh, the bottle is really nice too. It reminds me of, what's it called? Hourglass. Don't you think that kind of reminds you of Hourglass? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Okay, so it's a pump bottle, which is nice. I'm just gonna pump it onto my palette here, which is a little bit dirty. Ooh. Ooh. Kind of like bubbly. I did like 1.5 pumps maybe to get it out, so I'm just gonna get my little primer brush, which is just this duo fiber brush. It's very like orangey coloured, and it's such an interesting texture. It kind of feels like jelly, kind of. It's definitely got a nice bronzy glow. I wouldn't say it's pore minimizing. I don't really see how a luminous primer can be pore minimizing because like the shimmeriness is just going to bring out your pores really. I'll see how it goes with pore minimizing when I actually put foundation on over the top because it's kind of hard. Like the shimmer is very deceiving. It is very kind of glittery, so if you don't like a glittery shimmer, this might not be for you. But definitely has added a little tint to my skin. That 1.5 pumps has gone all the way, and I do have a nice glow. I'll have to see how I feel about it more when I put foundation over the top though. It's not very high, I mean maybe it is hydrating, but like it doesn't feel hydrating, if that makes sense. My skin doesn't feel very like wet, as if there's like product on there. Like it's kind of set down. But I'm definitely glowy. It definitely has tinted my skin a little bit more of a bronzy shade. So far, pretty good. Let's try the foundation. So for foundation, I have the Perfect Base Mineral Matte Liquid Foundation. It's SPF 15 and I have the shade Vanilla and Pearl. I don't know if these will match me, so I might have to mix something darker with them, but we'll see how we go. So the Mineral Matte Liquid Foundation. This innovative liquid formula triples as a foundation, sunscreen, and is packed with vitamins and minerals beneficial for anti-aging. The added benefit of hyaluronic acid hydrates and plumps the skin during the day, while simultaneously concealing any areas of concern. With daily use, this foundation dramatically improves the skin. So I've got the shade Pearl here, but on the information card there is no shade Pearl, but maybe this was made before they brought out the new shade. Vanilla is the third darkest shade, so they don't really have super dark shades. Okay, Pearl is darker than Vanilla. You can see here, that is Pearl and that one is Vanilla. So I'll put Pearl on my face and see how we go. Ooh, ooh. Quite orange. I have to mix both shades together because that is a little bit orangey. So I'm mixing half of each shade. Hopefully we'll get a good shade. It is quite orangey just on first impression, but that was more the Pearl shade. The Pearl is quite an orange undertone. It smells really nice, does it? It smells like cake. But mixing Pearl with the Vanilla has made it a little bit less orange, which is good. I think this actually will be a good match for me, which is great. Means we can properly test the foundation today. And then I'm just buffing it in. It is a very thick foundation and it is definitely quite matte. I don't normally like a matte foundation, but we'll see how we go. Despite it being matte, it is quite easy to blend in. Like I'm not having to like really buff my skin too much. I'm gonna put a little bit more over like my blemishes, which are really pissing me off. It's like I get one on my chin and then it goes away and then I just get another one. The colour isn't quite as like yellowy olive as I would like for it to match my tan super well. It's a touch on the pink side for me, but I mean they just sent me the colours they thought would match. I don't know if there is a colour that would match me. There could be, but these are the ones that I have, so we're just gonna work with it. It does look really nice with the glowy primer underneath. I think without the glowy primer it probably would look a little bit too matte for me, but I normally put glowy primers with my foundations anyway, so that's not really a big deal for me. I don't have a concealer, so I'm just going to use my Makeup Revolution one, which I'm loving at the moment, and just apply that where I normally do. I wouldn't say this foundation is full coverage either. You can still see like, I mean I just covered them with concealer, but you can still see my redness through there and my freckles on my nose, which are a bit more prominent, but I'd say it's definitely a medium coverage. Beautiful. And I'm just gonna blend the concealer out. The concealer is blending into the foundation really easily. I'm not having any issues with that, so that is good. Okay, I'm looking nice and white. I also don't have any face powder, so I'm just going to set down with my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder under my eyes, and then my Australis Fresh and Flawless everywhere else. I don't know if that last part was recording. Applied my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder just underneath my eyes to set the concealer. That again applied really nicely. No issues there. And now I'm just putting on my Australis Fresh and Flawless just to set the rest of my face. And you can still see some of like my blemishes through the makeup, like around here, which is kind of annoying. Hopefully you can kind of see, but I do just still have my like broken capillaries, which I have on my cheek. You can still see through the foundation, concealer and powder. So it's not the most high coverage foundation ever compared to my favourite ones. So I'm just going to use my Fix Plus in Pink Light just to set my makeup down because I feel very matte right now. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly do my eye makeup and also my brows, and then I will be right back. Okie dokie, so I'm looking a little bit different now. The next thing that we have is the Lash Booster Felt Tip Eyeliner and Serum. So this product is from the Platinum Collection again, and it is a high-tech formula containing lash growth serum to enhance and lengthen lashes. I definitely need that. Black carbon pigments glide on fluidly in one steady stroke to style any fashion of eyeline, and the waterproof formulation prevents fading and feathering no matter the weather. I cannot talk. Aloe vera has been added to condition and nourish your lashes to keep them looking healthy. Alright, I'm not a big liner person, so my opinion might not be the most helpful because I don't really like liner in general, like felt tip liner. I usually just do a smoky liner, which you would know. This is what the tip looks, if you can see it on my face there. Let's do a little line on my hand. It's not very black. Oh, no, yeah it is. It's not the most pigmented liner ever, which I might actually prefer. So this eye has liner on it, this one doesn't. I don't really know if you can see the difference because there isn't much of one. Oh, it's getting more black now. I think just because it's new and I haven't used it yet, it's being a little bit funny. And it's definitely waterproof, so I actually don't mind that. It's just not the most pigmented liner ever. I mean, it is there. It's just not the blackest black. But I feel like that's because it is like a lash growth serum-y type product. I definitely don't mind it because I'm not a big liquid liner person, and I think it would be really nice for day to day because it's not super intense. And I think it's good for beginners because it's not super opaque, so you can kind of afford to make mistakes because it's not like it's just going to be stuck there like you would with like the Stila liquid liner or something, which is super black. But if you're the kind of person who really likes a strong wing or a really strong liner, this probably isn't the product for you. But for day to day, I think it would be really nice because it is a lot softer, and obviously it has those lash growth properties in it that would be nice to be wearing every day. So I'm not going to knock it, I'm going to keep giving it a try. It might just be because it's new, like the product isn't really in the tip at the moment, so I'm not going to knock it yet. However, it's definitely not like my Stila liquid liner, which is like super black from like the first swipe. Now I'm just going to pop on some mascara and some lashes, and then we're going to come back and do the rest of the face. Now my lashes are still drying, so excuse the glue, but I do have to kind of hurry up. So I'm going to do the bronzer, blush, highlight, that kind of jazz. So I'm going to use my Too Faced bronzer because this bronzer is a little bit kind of more olive toned rather than pinky, so I'm hoping it will kind of like match my face to my neck a little bit more because I am looking a bit pink, which isn't necessarily like a problem with the foundation because there might just be a foundation shade that suits me a bit better than the ones that the brand sent me. I also obviously don't have all of the shades in the range, so I can't say whether all of the shades are pinky based. We're looking nice and bronzed. I'm just going to contour with my Kiko blush and bronzer palette. And for blush I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Romance. And then for highlight, I'm taking my Kiko eyeshadow in a 208, this little baby. So our final step is obviously the lips. So I have the Mineral Lip Liner in Secret, and the Velvet Creme Mineral Lipstick in Not Yours. So I don't have any information on the lipsticks. I think they're a part of the Platinum collection because they have that same white packaging, but I'm not 100% sure. So this is a lip liner. It has a little like colour spot on the bottom and it looks like that. That's the colour of the lip liner, just a nice nude shade. It's nice and creamy. And then the lipstick is a really nice packaging, like, oh, beautiful. When I did get this, the lipstick was actually broken, like it was not connected at the bottom, so it did kind of just pop out. That isn't the biggest issue because you can easily fix that, but obviously not super ideal. And there is a bit of like lipstick all over the bullet now because it's just kind of fallen out. But I am just going to work with it. We'll see how we go. That's the colour of the lipstick there. So we've got the lipstick and the lip liner. Let's do the lip liner first, obviously. So I love a good nude. I definitely prefer nude to coloured lipstick, so they know me well. So this is how the lip liner looks. I really like it. I actually tried to overdraw my lips a little bit with it and it was super easy because it's creamy enough that it goes on like without having to apply any pressure or anything, but it's not so creamy that it's like sliding around anywhere. So I do love that lip liner. It's a really great colour as well. It would go with a lot of different kinds of nudes because it's quite a neutral nude. So love that. Definitely going to get a lot of use out of that lip liner. But now let's try the lipstick. I'm going to be very careful with it. Okay, so I'm not as big of a fan of the lipstick. It is just a little bit too creamy for my personal liking. It was just slipping and sliding and it was a little bit hard to get the line perfect on my lips. It is a really beautiful colour and it looks really nice on the lips, but as I said, it was just a little bit difficult to get it on without it kind of going everywhere. That might be a bit different if it was actually attached to the bullet, but it was definitely a very creamy lipstick. I think because it is so pigmented, which is obviously a great thing, combined with the fact that it is very creamy, it was just a little bit difficult for me to apply personally. I would definitely apply it with a lip brush because it just allows you to get a lot more precision. Because it is so creamy though, it does feel really comfortable on the lips. It doesn't feel like I have like anything on. It feels like a lip balm basically. Like it just feels really comfortable and hydrating, which I assume, I mean I don't have the information about the product, but I assume it has those kinds of properties in it that are very like nourishing for the lips. Hopefully future me in editing will have put some information about the lipstick up on the screen so you can read that. I mean it's a really pretty lipstick. I definitely will still use it once I fix the fact that it's broken. All I'll have to do is melt it and then stick it back down and it will be fine. Alrighty, so that is everything from InClinic Cosmetics that I've tried out today. My overall thoughts is that I really like what the brand kind of stands for with the whole combination of makeup and skincare in one. I think this product would be amazing for makeup artists because as a model it's very hard to keep up a good skincare regime and like keep your skin clear when you're getting different kinds of makeup put on your face all the time. So if makeup artists everywhere would use products like this that have skincare incorporated, I think that would be amazing for us models. I think my favorite product overall was the lip liner, and I also did really like the primer. It did make my skin look really nice and glowy, which I really enjoyed. I did like the foundation. It's not what I usually go for foundation, but I did quite enjoy it. I definitely wouldn't call it full coverage. It's definitely more medium coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, being a medium-ish, full-ish coverage. So that's really nice. The colour has turned out pretty good. It's a little bit pinky, but I mean that just might be because I don't have the right colour. I didn't love the liner or the lipstick, but I didn't hate it at the same time. Like, they're not bad products, but they might not be the best for someone who likes a really strong liner or doesn't like a super slippy lip. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this video and if there's any products that you're considering picking up from InClinic Cosmetics. I'm definitely going to keep trying everything out, and especially to see if the skincare properties have an effect on my skin, I will let you know on Instagram and everything if I am really enjoying something and really noticing a difference. So make sure to follow me down on Instagram if you want to see the updates on this brand. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. It really supports my channel and I'd really appreciate it if you would join my little YouTube fam. As I said, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram if you want to see any updates on the brand and everything else that I post. I'm a lot more active on Instagram, so if you want to chat to me, pop on over to Instagram, that's where I normally am. Don't forget to hit the bell notification button if you want to get notified when I upload. I mean, it might not work, but might as well hit it for fun. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!